Let John get settled here real quick. We'll start with a statement from Coach, and then we'll do questions for the players first, and then we'll let them go, and then you all can have some questions with Coach. So, Dave, you want to start us off?
Yeah. Well, I give those guys credit tonight. They came in and did not back down, banked some shots early on us, and knocked us on our heels. When you guard that type of offense, it's unique. I mean, you look at our two exhibition games. We've guarded five-man motion in the Princeton offense, and you don't see that very often. And I thought we eventually got up, got our pressure going, some full court stuff, and that kind of ignited us. We were able to get a great run going into the halftime. And and then second half we challenged shots better, got rebounds, got out, and got some easy ones, which is kind of how we got to play.
Questions for the players?
You guys didn't shoot it great from three, but you guys had a lot of steals and were able to turn those steals into points. Just how important is that, especially when the long-range shots aren't falling?
Yeah, I mean, defense is important, and I think this is something we pride ourselves on, and it's going to happen, in the Big East. You might not make shots, might be a tough game, and you got to win it with your defense, and I think we defended pretty well. Got a lot of steals, a lot of transition, and we were just active, so we just got to keep building on that.
Yeah, I mean, Coach Joseph and Coach Mata talked about how important deflections were, and deflections were going to turn into easy offense, and how those last 4 minutes of that first half, we sort of flipped the switch with the press and picking up defensively and carried it into that last 20 minutes of the game, helping us push that lead and extend it.
Jamil, when you've kind of gotten into the paint in the exhibitions, you've been really patient, working your way kind of at your pace. How much of that is a testament to where your game has grown over the years since you started Northeastern, and how you want to attack the basket?
I think when I was a freshman, I would drive into the paint, go off one, or just be out of control. And the coaches has been preaching to me about just going off two every time, play off 2 feet, be patient. Once you go in there, it's your world. So I think I go a lot in that.
And then Finley, kind of playing off that, you've got a wide array of finishing with either hand, spinning off the glass. How much have you learned from guys like Jamil and other guys that are vets on this team with how to finish at the college level?
Yeah, well, I've learned through trial and error, working every single day against these guys who are extremely good and extremely great to learn from, and all experienced guys from Posh to Jamil to Dre to all these guys that have been playing college basketball. So we're very fortunate to be in the same gym as these guys and just learn from them every day.
And obviously you've had the opportunity to play with these guys all offseason, but now you've played 2 games against a real opponent. How has it felt to kind of get your confidence up in front of fans, in front of wearing the Butler uniform, playing a real opponent?
That's easy. I think confidence comes from the hours you put in your own time. And so whether Coach Mata believes in me or Ja believes in me, it doesn't really matter if anyone or no one believes in me, because I believe in myself.
Anything else for the players? I guess we're good to go.
And I do believe in you.
I believe in you too.
Appreciate y'all.
Thank you.
You guys head out. Squeeze it. Yeah, I know, right?
All right. Questions for Coach?
Coach, so Jalen was out today. Just how's his foot doing, and just when did that happen?
It was bothering him Saturday night, and then we've decided to sort of shut him down and try to get him ready for Monday night. And could he have played today? Maybe he could have, but we just don't want anything to linger. So we've held him out last couple days, and just said, hey, we'll sit tonight. We're off tomorrow, and hopefully these next 3 days we can get him back and get him ready to go.
Coach, you mentioned after the last game the possibility, you might see Connor sometimes at the 5. Without Jalen tonight, it was just Bowden and Andre, and you kind of just played Jamil and Connor in tandem at the 4. What did you kind of see in that kind of rotation in this kind of game, and how is that something that you'll translate into your season?
Honestly, we wanted to get Bowden as much run as we could tonight, as well as Andre. We kept Andre out there maybe a minute or so longer than we typically would, but just trying to get him to play through his fatigue a little bit. I thought, Jamil, Connor were good. Connor, he's got to guard the ball a little bit better, which he knows that. We talked about it a second ago. But, I think getting Jalen back when we can get him back, he's a little bit different than both Andre and Bowden, I like the versatility we have at that position.
So when you look at some of your core playmakers on both ends of the floor this year, I'm talking Jamil, Posh, DJ, and Landon, tonight combined for assists to 3 turnovers and 13 steals defensively. What'd you like out of that duo, kind of that quarterback on both ends?
You know what? I think start second half. I think Posh and DJ each had 4 deflections. I mean, they ran to the ball and did a really good job disrupting. I thought Posh was once he got going tonight, I thought he was really, really good. And we didn't run him a lot tonight, just trying to get guys more run. Landon comes in and I'm telling you, he makes unbelievable reads. He sets guys up. Got his hands on some balls defensively, and that's what we need from him. He had a couple shots go in and out, but I know he can shoot the basketball.
So you hit on that. You're not going to have that many nights when guys like Connor and Landon combine to shoot both for 8. But like shots are make or miss on a given night. What do you think of your team's looks?
I thought we got some pretty good looks. I just want to check and make sure our shot prep's where it needs to be, and because we if we got open threes, we want to take them. And DJ had the one that I think hit every inch of the rim and fell in for us, but. That's something we got to do. That opens up our offense, and as we start moving forward, we're going to be going against bigger size, quicker guys, and that sort of thing. So the shot prep's going to be key for all those guys.
So you mentioned getting those deflections on defense in the early second half. Turnovers haven't really been a focal point for Butler in the past, but as you kind of look at doing that more this year, how would you grade how your team did either on Saturday or tonight with turning those turnovers into offense?
Well, I thought we were much better tonight. I really, really did. And I think our guys learned a little bit of lesson from Saturday night's game, because Ohio Northern took so much of the shot clock. There just wasn't that many possessions. And I told them tonight, hey, we're guarding a Princeton offense. We got to generate offense through our defense, or we're going to be guarding just like we did the other night for 29 seconds. I think we had 4 or 5 shot clock violations. I said, so we got to go out and create, and I thought they did a good job of that.
Coach Peter said after last game that he wanted to shoot better from the outside. Three threes in the first half. Just what's it like seeing Pierre play with? It seems like more confidence and kind of asserting himself on offense, especially for someone who didn't have a big workload at his previous school. Seems like really kind of embracing just being aggressive on offense.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. We need when Pierre's being aggressive, it helps. It complements the other guys, and I want Pierre to be aggressive, taking good shots, and I thought he took good shots tonight. But when he's being aggressive, that opens up a lot of different things for other guys, and that's how this team's got to play. This is not going to be one guy, on a given night. It's going to be everybody sort of doing their jobs. And as I told these guys, I mean that's the focus. The next 3 days going into Monday night's game. We got to sharpen up our offense. We haven't ran a ton of offense in these 2 games, and I got to make sure that we're ready to go. If Eastern Michigan takes away option 1, option 2, we know exactly where option 3 is, and we get a great shot.
We talked a bit about free throws and turnovers on Saturday. Tonight, 14 for 16 on the line, 7 turnovers. How much better does that make you feel to show improvement better?
Yeah, hey, we want to get to the line, and we want shots at the basket, and that was something that we did talk about. The other night we were 1-1, 13-13, and I had challenged the guys. I want to be below 12 every time we take the floor, and the free throw shooting. It was good to see us knock down the free throws, because I think we can get fouled quite a bit.
And then I asked you this after the game on Saturday, but as things have moved from the offseason into the preseason, what do you think has translated best in practice in these 2 games?
Honestly, I think I'll have a better answer at the end of next week, but I still want to see us real. I'm going to be very focused in on our rebounding tonight, just in terms of did we look. I mean, I know we gave up a tip dunk, and that offense does spread you out, but we've got to rebound the basketball.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.